Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wethersfield High School. We're in the confines of the Wethersfield High School Gymnasium, where we're here to see action in the championship game of the Lincoln Trail Conference this year. Tonight's game pits the Alwood Aces against your own Wethersfield Flying Geese, and we'll be back with the starting lineup and the opening tip in just a few moments. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lincoln Trail Conference Championship game between the Alwood Aces and your own Wethersfield Flying Geese. Let's take you to your starting lineup. First, for the Alwood Aces. He's number 12. He's Chris Johnson.
The other guard is the 6-foot sophomore, number 13, Jared Kelly.
Also, number 13, Jared Kelly.
And on the forward, a 6'3", a senior, number 25, Mark
Number
Simpson.
25, the silencer, Mark Simpson.
On the forward is 5'10", junior, number 4, Nick Gugas.
Number 4, Nick Gugas. Number 34, Nick Habit. The Aces are coached by head coach Steve Lemon. And now we take you to your starting lineup for your own Wethersfield Flying Geese. First, number 5. He's a senior. He's Josh Odell. Also, number 21, a senior, Christian Jackson. Another senior for the Geese, number 23, Jason Angel. A senior as well, number 40, Brad Blake. And rounding out the lineup for the Geese, he's number 52. He's a senior. He's Mike Harlan. He's been stepping it up as of late, and you can see he's ready to go tonight. The Geese are coached by head coach Greg Reinhardt and assisted by Ed Jackson and Paul Alipra. The Geese are ready to go, so are the Aces. We're ready for the championship matchup here in the Lincoln Trail Conference. It's Aces against Geese. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be exciting. Let's see who's going to win, and there it is. Go Big Green, go Big Red, whatever you want to call it. The Wethersfield Flying Geese pep band, rocking things. Getting ready. Couple of handshakes. We're all ready to go. We'd like to congratulate the entire starting lineup of the Geese. They're all seniors. Senior night. Here we go. It's Angel and Kelly, and that ball belongs to number 5, Josh Odell. The Geese are going to start this game off on the right foot. Now over to Christian Jackson. Jackson beyond the volleyball lines, looking to set up a play now. He comes in at the top. He gives it over Odell, who's going to pop for 3 immediately. Puts the Geese on the board. It's 3-0 with 7:41 to play here in the first quarter. Now there's number 12, Chris Johnson with the ball. He's out by the volleyball line. He's going to come in at the second marker, go into the paint, and he draws the foul. That foul be on the Geese's number 21, Christian Jackson. That's his first, team first. The Aces will get it out of bounds. Inbounding for them will be number 13, Kelly. And now Simpson goes up, no good. Harlan lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Aces with 7:29 to play here in the first. And Harlan's living. Kelly's going to inbound once again. That's into Simpson. Simpson now is going to give it over to number 34. That was the Habit. Now number 12. That's Johnson for 2. No good. Rebounded by Mike Harlan, the man with the biggest heart on the team. Now Jackson over to Blake. Blake into Angel. Angel in the paint. Reverse. No good. Rebounded by number 25. Mark the silencer. Simpson. And now Nick Hugos with the ball. He's going to drive down with it. Going to pull up at three-point line. Get double team. Now into hands of number 13, Jared Kelly. Into number 34, to Habit. Nice dish for the silencer. That's blocked by Angel. And now Simpson over to number 12. That was Johnson for 2. It's 3-2. He shoot it with 6:48 to play here in the first. And now Christian Jackson with the ball. Now Odell, he's going to give it over back to Jackson towards the top of the key. Back to Odell. Odell's going to fire for 3 more. In and out, no good. That was rebounded by DeHabit. And now he's going to give it over to Kelly. Kelly's going to come down with it, crosses half-court line. And now in the hands of Bugos. Hugo's going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson now into the hands of Kelly. Kelly intended pass for DeHavitt. Got it back into the hands of Brad Blake, and now the Angel with the ball. Angel now crosses half-court line with it towards the top of the key, gives it over to Odell. Odell's going to give it to Jackson now in the corner. Lob pass gets to Harlan. Out to the Angel at the elbow, drives into the second marker, and now gives it over to Blake. Blake intended pass for Angel, gets picked off by Simpson. Simpson this year has been calling himself the silencer, known for being the silencer of all the other opposing team's top guns. And now he goes up, he gets fouled by Mike Harlan. That'll be his first evening, second team foul. Simpson will go to the line to shoot 2. And now Simpson will look for the first one. He goes up with it, in and out, no good. Simpson will get another chance. The Geese this year are boasting a 20-4 record with a record of 9-1 in the conference. The Aces are 9-1 in the conference as well, so it's a pretty even match. Simpson now makes 1 of 2. It's all tied up at 3 with 5:51 to play here in the first. And now Christian Jackson with the ball. He'll cross the half-court line with it. Into the hands of number 5, Josh Odell. Back Jackson at the top of the key. Odell to the Angel. Gonna pop for 3. No good. And that'll get rebounded by Bugos. Bugos now is gonna give it over to number 12. That's Chris Johnson. Johnson now looking across half-court line. He does. Out by the volleyball lines. Looking for an outlet. Gets it into Simpson. Simpson now. And that intended pass for Kelly gets picked off by the Angel. Angel now looking to do something with it. Into Jackson in the paint for 2. It's good. He's straight at 5-3 over the Aces with 5:13 to play here in the first. Now Simpson in the hands of Kelly. Kelly now is going to come down. Odell calls for some backup. Kelly goes for 2. No good. That'll get rebounded. Now we have a foul first. Brad Blake picks up his first foul of the evening. That's the third team foul here for the Geese in the half, as the Aces will now get the ball out of bounds, as Jared Kelly will be inbounding. Looking to find the outlet, gets it into Simpson. Now back to Kelly, who's going to pop for 3. That comes up short, gets rebounded by Blake. Blake now dishes it over to Odell. Odell pulls up a 3-point line. Pass gets picked off. And now into the hands of number 4, Nick Bugos. That pass gets picked off by Johnson. And now Kelly looking to do something with it. Gives it back out to Bugos in 3-point territory. Now to have it up for 2. Good, and he gets the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. It's all tied up at 5 with 4:44 to play here in the first. Foul is on number 5, Josh Odell. That's his first foul of the evening. 4th team foul. The Geese are in foul trouble early, as they've been doing several times here in the season. Now DeHavitt goes up for the 3-point play. No good. And it rolls out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Aces. And now Kelly set to inbound for the Aces. Gets it into Bugos for 2. 18-footer, no good. That'll get rebounded by number 40, Brad Blake, and we have a foul on the play. That foul will be on the Aces number 34, Nick DeHavitt. And the Geese in the lineup for the Geese, number 42, Brandon Lovett. Number 44, Brett Jacobs, and number 33, Scott Obreski. Now Kelly inbounds. He gets it into Simpson. Simpson over to Johnson. Johnson now. Bugos in, Simpson back out. And now in the hands of number 13, Jared Kelly. That gets flying out of bounds and hits that old guy with the camera. Are you okay? Woo! And the Geese fans are going nuts. It'll be Aces ball out of bounds. DeHavitt goes up for 2. It's good as the Aces take a 7-5 lead with 4:20, RVD 4:20 to play here in the first. And now Christian Jackson with the ball. Geese are going to have to produce some offense. And there's Lovett in the paint. No good. He got fouled by Simpson. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Simpson picks up his first foul at the line, shooting 2 for the Geese. Number 42, Brandon Lovett. And Lovett makes good on the first one. Lovett is here boasting a 51.5% free throw percentage. Let's see if he can't tie it up with this free throw. Lovett now looking for the second one. He makes good on 2 free throws. It's all tied at 7 with 4:11 to play here in the fifth. And now Johnson with the ball. Johnson looking to find an outlet. Finds Simpson now. Simpson over to DeHavitt. Out to number 12, Chris Johnson. Over to Simpson. Simpson looking for the outlet. That's picked up by Jacobs into the hands of the Angel. Angel now got two defenders, goes up, misses, and gets rebounded by Bugos. Now Bugos getting tough double team. Kelly with the ball now. Kelly drives in at the second marker, goes up, and there's a charging call. Jacobs picks up the charging call as it'll belong to the Geese with 3:45 to play here in the first. And now that foul was on number 13. Jared Kelly picks up the charging call as Jacobs inbounds to Jackson. We have 3:40 to play here in the first. And now the Angel at the second marker, looking to go up. No, he gets it into Lovett in the paint. Lovett can't connect. Gets rebounded by the Habit. Now in the hands of Johnson. And Johnson now getting tough. He got around Angel. Angel now back on him, gets it over to Kelly. Kelly looking to come in at the second marker. Gets it into Simpson. Simpson goes up. Styles drops down. It's 9-7 as the Aces lead it with 3:19 to play here in the first. In the lineup for Geese number 32, Tamir Howe. And this is the loudest I have ever heard this Wethersfield High School gymnasium all year. No bucket they're calling. And there's number 12, Johnson. He gets it over to Kelly. Kelly for three. No good as Lovett picks up the rebound. Lovett now over to Jackson. Jackson going to come down with it. And gets it in to Howell, back to Jackson towards the top of the key. Howell now in the corner, gives it back to Jackson. Over to Bilebreski. Bilebreski back to Jackson. And there's Jacobs over to Bilebreski. Bilebreski looking to do something with it. Gets it back to Jackson. And there's Jacobs over to Howell in the corner. Jacobs at the elbow comes in, gets it stripped. Simpson comes up with it. Gives it to number 12, Chris Johnson. And Johnson goes up for two, no good. Simpson with the rebound, goes up for two, good. And the foul counts. Into the Alwood lineup, number 33, Sean Whitehead. At the line shooting one, number 25, Mark Simpson. He was fouled by Bilebreski. That was his first evening, team fifth. And now Simpson misses the free throw, gets rebounded by Jacobs, the rebounding power here on the Geese team. Jacobs, by the way, the top rebounder here in the LTC conference. Now Jackson over to Bilebreski. Bilebreski looking to do something with it, gives it back to Jackson. He's near the top of the key, and you can hear the Alwood fans. Now Bilebreski thought better of three, gives it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to give it over to Bilebreski once again. Howell going nuts, he wants the ball. Now Jackson with the ball once again. Howell in the corner, thought better of three, gives it back to Jackson. Jacobs now double team, gives it over to Howell. Howell's going to pop for the long two. In and out, no good. We have a foul on the play. That foul was on the Aces, number 34, Nick the Habit. And the lineup for Geese, number 23, Jason Angel. As Jackson will take a breather. Now with 2:08, that's inbounded. Intended, I believe, for Angel. Picked up by Howell, though. Now Lovett, he's not going to shoot no three. Howell with the ball now. He's towards the top of the key. He is. Now over to Angel. Angel going to pop for the three. Into Lovett. Lovett drops it. It's all tied at 9 with 1:51 to play here in the first. There's Johnson over to number 33, Whitehead. And there's the Habit. And we have a charging call. The Habit will commit another foul. That'll be his second evening. Team fifth. And now Jacobs set to inbound for the Geese. It's all tied at 9 with 1:47 to play here in the first. And now Bilebreski with the ball. He's going to bring it down. Geese need to get some intensity if they want to pull away from the Aces. Aces a much more sound team than the last time we saw them. And that's picked out by Whitehead. Whitehead going to come down for the easy two. The team misses. There's Kelly. Put back for two. 11-9. Aces lead it with 1:24 to play here in the first. And now Howell with the ball. Howell's going to come down with it. In a corner now in three-point territory. Going to give it out to Jacobs. Oh, to Bilebreski. Bilebreski thought better of three. Gives it to Jacobs. Pop for three. No good. That'll get rebounded by Howell. Howell now going to give it. And that gets picked off as Simpson goes out of bounds with it. It'll belong to the Geese with 1:05 to play here in the first. Aces lead it over the Geese by a score of 11-9. And the Geese want to talk it over. There's your score. Now Jacobs inbounds to Bilebreski with 1 minute to play here in the first. Now Howell with the ball. He's in three-point territory. Toward the right corner. Now comes back out to the top of the key. He's going to give it over to Bilobreski. Bilobreski thought better at 3, got Simpson in the air. And there's a foul on the play. No, excuse me, 3-second violation. That'll belong to the Aces with 48.6 seconds to play here in the first. Number 5, Josh Odell returns to the Geese lineup. Also in, number 52, Mike Harlan. Simpson, he set them back. He'll get it into number 12, Chris Johnson. Now Johnson, he's going to give it back to Simpson. Simpson now over to number 20, that's Peterson. Peterson over to Kelly. Kelly at the top of the key now, going to give it over to Simpson. Simpson's going to give it back into the hands of Johnson. Johnson now out almost a half-court line, having to give it to Kelly now. Kelly going to come in, and we have a foul on the play. Josh Odell picks up his second foul of the evening, 16 foul, and the Geese are in trouble early. As Johnson inbounding the Whitehead, and now into the hands of Kelly. Kelly's at the elbow. He's going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson looking to do something with it. Almost got it stripped, got the handle back in to Whitehead. Whitehead now to Kelly. Kelly back to Whitehead. Back over to Kelly once again. Whitehead with the ball. He's going to pop for 3. It's good. 14-9 with 6 seconds to play here in the first. And 4 seconds now. Bilobreski with the ball. Going to give it over to Angel. He's going to pop for 3 to end the third. No good. At the end of 1, the Aces are leading it over the Geese by a score of 14-9. The Geese have just been down so far. Let's see what they can do here in the second quarter. It'll be Geese ball to start off the second quarter here. They're down by 5, the Aces. The Aces have come out and played a much more physical game so far. They're just not allowing the Geese to score. Jacobs will inbound to Bilobreski to start off the second quarter. Bilobreski's going to give it over to Angel. Angel getting guarded by number 13, Kelly. And now Angel for 3. And there's a foul on the play. That foul was on number 13, Jerry Kelly. That was his second leading team at the line, shooting 3 will be number 23, Jason Angel. Now the first one goes up. It's good. It's 14-10. Aces lead it with 7:47 to play here in the second. And now Angel looking for the second one. He misses that one. Into the Geese lineup, number 42, Brandon Lovett, and number 21, Christian Jackson. Bilobreski and Jacobs will take breathers. And now the Angel looking for the third free throw. He makes good on 2 of 3. It's 14-11. Aces lead it with 7:45 to play here in the second. Now Johnson with the ball. He's going to get it over to Kelly. Kelly at the free throw line goes up. He gets 2, 16-11, 7:47 to play here in the second. And now Jackson with the ball. Jackson's going to give it over to Odell. Odell needs to think about a 3 maybe. And now back in the hands of Jackson. Harlan, the man who's had a lot of heart, really stepped it up in the last couple of games. Beautiful pass from the Lovett. He drops down 2, 16-13, 7:20 to play here in the second. Now Johnson with the ball. Johnson needs to find an outlet. He gets it into number 13, that's Kelly. And now Whitehead for 3. That's good. It's 19-13, 7:05 to play here in the second. Now Jackson, he's going to get it over to Odell. Back to Jackson, top of the key. Angel now at the second marker. Into the paint for 2. It's good. 15-19, 6:50 to play here in the second. Now that was Johnson over to Simpson. Simpson now going to give it over to number 20. That's Peterson. And that goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Aces with 6:42 to play here in the second. Back in the lineup for the Geese, number 44, Brett Jacobs. And now Kelly will be inbounding for the Aces. He'll get that in to Johnson. Johnson now guarded by Angel. Got stripped. And that'll get in the hands of Lovett. Lovett now looking to do something with it. Crosses the half-court line. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson to Angel. Angel comes into the paint. Goes up. No good. But we have a foul on the play. Angel will go to the line to shoot 2. Adam Peterson picks up his first foul. It'll be team 6. At the line shooting 2, number 23, Jason Angel. Angel makes the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, Jason Angel boasting a 68.3 free throw percentage. And now Angel look for the second one. No good. Good on 1 of 2, though. That gets rebounded by Peterson. Now in the hands of Kelly. Over to Johnson. Johnson now needs to think about getting it across half court line. Gets it in the hands of Simpson. Simpson back to Johnson. Johnson now looking to do something with it. He's going to give it over to Whitehead. Whitehead almost lost it. Tries to save it. Gets it into the hands of Jackson. Jackson now double team. Gets it into the hands of number 13. That's Kelly. Kelly goes up for two. No good. Gets rebounded by Odell. Odell now comes across half court line with it. Gives it over to Jacobs. Jacobson will love it in the paint. For two, no good. Angel goes up for two. No good. Gets rebounded by Simpson. And now Simpson over to Johnson. Johnson comes down, gives it over to Kelly for three. No good. That'll get actually a foul available on the Geese with 5:46 to play here in the second. As that foul was on number 33, Sean Whitehead. That was his first 17th foul. The Geese now in the bonus as Jacobs will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And the Geese lineup number 33, Scott Bilebreski. He'll replace Odell. And now Jacobs looking for the 1 and 1. Jacobs makes the first one. Jacobs this year boasting a 62.5% field free throw percentage. And now Jacobs will look for the second one. He makes good on 2 free throws. That draws the Geese to within 1 now. It's 19-18 Aces lead it with 5:44 to play here in the second. Now Johnson with the ball. He'll give that back to Simpson. Simpson now looking to do something with it. Gives it back to Johnson. Johnson now is just going to give it over. Whitehead back to Simpson. Over Johnson. Johnson now to Kelly over in the corner in three-point territory. Gives it back to Johnson. Johnson out by the volleyball lines. Getting double teamed. And Jacobs got a hand on it. Now Simpson gets it over to Kelly for two in the paint. It's good, 21-18. Aces lead it by 3 with 5:15 to play here in the second. Now Jackson with the ball. He's going to come down, give it over to Bilebreski. Bilebreski now looking to do something with it. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson now looking to do something with it. He's going to give it over to Bilebreski. Bilebreski getting it into Angel for two. In the paint, it's good. 21-20. Aces lead it with 4:57 to play here in the second. Now Johnson with the ball. He's going to give it over to Simpson. Simpson going to cross the half court line, give it back to Johnson. Johnson out by the volleyball lines, comes in. Now he's in three-point territory over in the right corner. And we have a foul on the play. Geese's number 21, Christian Jackson, picks up his second foul of the evening. Team 7th on the Geese. At the line, shooting the 1 and 1 for the Aces, number 12, Chris Johnson. In the lineup for the Geese, number 40, Brad Blake. And if you were paying attention earlier, all the seniors for the Geese started as it's senior night. A little kudos to all of them. As Johnson misses it, rebounded by Lovett. Lovett now is going to give it over to Angel. Angel now over to Blake. Blake doing his best when he plays aggressively here. Bobo back to Blake. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Aces with 4:31 to play here in the second. Inbound, he gets that into Kelly. Kelly now looking to do something with it. Dribbles down. Pass to pick up his dribble, looking for an outlet, gets it over to Johnson, no good, as that gets into the hands of Kelly once again. Now Whitehead's gonna pop for three, no good, that'll get rebounded by, that's number 20, that was Peterson, no good, that gets rebounded by Blake. Blake now coming down with it, he's gonna give it over to Angel, Angel almost lost it, got the handle, comes into the paint, reverse layup, good for two, the Geese keep the lead, 22-21, 4 minutes to play here in the second. Now Kelly has the ball. He's going to come down, and Bilebreski's going to pick up a foul. That'll be Bilebreski's second of the evening. 8-team foul for the Geese as number 13, Jared Kelly will go to the line to shoot the 1 and 1. In the Geese lineup, replacing Bilebreski, number 32, Tamir Howell. And now Kelly at the line looking for the 1 and 1. He makes good on the first one, tying this game up at 22 with 3:56 to play here in the second quarter. And now Kelly looks for the second one, makes good on 1 of 2, however. That's rebounded by Angel, now into the hands of Howell. Howell's going to come down with it, cross half court line, give it to Blake. Blake back to Howell. Howell at the top. He gives it over to Blake towards the left corner in three-point territory, gives it back to Howell, who's going to pop for three. In, out, back in. 3-point for Tamir Howell. It's 25-22, 3:36 to play here in the second. Hal this year boasting 26.1% three-point percentage. He just dropped that one. Now Johnson with the ball. Johnson going up, finger roll. It's good for two. 3:20 to play here in the second as Blake has the ball for the Geese. Blake now over to Hal. Hal towards the right-hand corner of three-point territory. Now in the corner. He's going to give it into Angel. Angel comes in the paint, goes up for two. It's good. 27-24. Geese lead it with 3 minutes to play here in the second. As Kelly has the ball, he's going to get that over to Johnson. Johnson now looking to do something with it. He's going to give that over to Simpson. Simpson now going to give it over to number 33. That's Sean Whitehead. That gets picked off by Angel. Angel could get the Geese electrified with a dunk. Nobody drops down to that layup. It's now 29-24. 2:42 to play here in the second. As the Aces want to talk it over. There's your story, ladies and gentlemen. The Geese fans are in it. Let's see what happens. Back in the Geese lineup, number 5, Josh Odell. Now Simpson set the inbound. He gets that into Johnson. Johnson's now going to cross the half-court line with it. Spins around at the top of the key. He's going to give that over to newcomer number 14, David Griffin. He gives that over to Kelly. Kelly now gets it in Simpson. And he draws the foul from the Angel. Angel picks up his first foul of the evening. That's team ninth at the line, shooting 1-1. Number 25, Mark Simpson. He makes the first one. It's 29-25. Geese lead it with 2:28 to play here in the second. And now Simpson looking for the second one. He makes good on 2 free throws. It's 29-26 with 2:28 to play here in the second. Hal now over Blake. Blake almost lost his footing. Gave it over to Hal at the top of the key. Back to Blake. In to Lovett in the paint for 2. It's good. 31-26. Geese lead it by 5 with 2:15 to play here in a second. And now Kelly with the ball. He's going to come down. Give that over to Griffith. Griffith pass got picked off by the Angel, and there's a foul on the play. Griffith picks up his first foul of the evening. At the line, shooting 1-1, number 23, Jason Angel. In the lineup for the Geese, number 44, Brett Jacobs. Into the ace lineup, number 11, a newcomer, Paul Brooks. And now Angel looking for the 1-1. That's good. Angel get a second one. Angel this year scoring 17.1 points per game. He is the leading scorer for the Geese. And now Angel looks for the second one. Drops it down. Makes good on 2 of them. 30-26 with 2:08 to play here in the second. And the lineup for the Geese, number 21, Christian Jackson. As Jason Angel will take a breather. And now Simpson set to inbound for the Aces. He'll get that into Kelly. Kelly almost lost it. Off his foot there, has to pick up his dribble, gives it over to Simpson. Simpson getting guarded by Lovett, and there's a foul on the play. Lovett picks up his first foul of the evening, team 10th on the Geese. As the Aces are now in the double bonus at the line, shooting 2, number 25, Mark Simpson. He misses the first one, he'll get a second chance. And the lineup for the Aces, number 4, Geese starter Nick Rhodes. He replaces Kelly. And now Simpson will look for the second one. He goes up with it. It's good. He makes good on 1 of 2. 33-27. Geese lead it by 6 with 2 minutes to play here in the second. And now Jackson with the ball. Looking to do something with it. Gives it over to, now it's Jacobs. Jacobs now. Love it in the paint for 2. It's good. 5-27. 1:45 to play here in the second. And there's number 44, Brooks. That gets picked off by Jackson. Jackson for 2. No good. Gets rebounded by Howell. Howell goes up for 2 in the paint. It's good. 37-27. Geese lead it by 10 with 1:30 to play here in the second. As Simpson has the ball. As Howell takes a slide. And now that's 11. That was Brooks. And now there's Johnson for 3. Way off. Gets rebounded by number 32, Tamir Howell. Howell now coming in there. He's towards the top of the key. He's going to look to find an outlet here. He finds number 21, Christian Jackson, into Lovett in the paint. He looks to go up, gets fouled on the play. Excuse me, that's a jump ball. It'll belong to Geese with 1:07 to play here in a second. Wrong, it'll belong to Alwood. Now number 25, Mark Simpson, the silencer, looking to inbound for the Geese. And the Geese lineup. Number 40, Brad Blake. Howell will take a breather now. Now Simpson set to inbound. He'll get that into number 11, Paul Brooks. Brooks now, he's going to give it over to Bugos. Bugos now over to Johnson. Johnson in the right-hand corner of three-point territory. He's going to give it out to Brooks. Brooks now looking to do something with it. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson, 50 seconds to play here in the second. He's at the top of the key. He's going to give it over to Bugos. Bugos now into Simpson. Simpson looking for the sky hook. It's no good. Gets rebounded by Odell. And now Jackson with the ball. He's going to give that over to Blake in the corner. He comes out, goes for two. No good. That'll get rebounded by Lovett. Lovett gets the handle back, goes up for two, and he gets fouled. He'll go to line to shoot two. That foul is on the Aces number 20, Adam Peterson. And now Lovett at the line, shooting two. He makes good on the first one, extending the Geese lead to 11. It's now 38-27 with 30.5 seconds to play here in the second. Number 52, Mike Carlin, checks back in the Geese lineup. He replaces Jacobs. Lovett this year boasting a 51.5% free throw percentage. He'll look for the second one. Makes good on two. It's 39-27. Geese lead it by a dozen with 28 seconds to play here in the second. Now Johnson with the ball. He's going to cross the half-court line with it. Comes into the paint. We have a foul on the play. No basket. It was at three-point territory. Fouls on Vile Bresky. That's his third of the evening. As the Aces are in the double bonus. Number 12, Chris Johnson will go to the line to shoot two. Johnson for the first one, it's good. This is now 39-28 with 23 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Back in the lineup for the Geese, number 32, Tamir Howell. He replaces Vile Bresky. Now Johnson looking for the second one. He misses, makes good on one of two. Lovett gets the rebound. Odell kind of gave it up to him. And now Howell with the ball. 15 seconds at the top of the key. He looks to do something with it, trying to find an outlet. Finds Blake, finally gets it back to Howell. Howell over to Odell, open for three. No good. That'll get rebounded by Simpson with 2 seconds to play. And there's Johnson for two at the end of the quarter. No good. As the Geese take an 11-point lead into the halftime, as it's now 39-28. Let's take the halftime report with Mike Tirico and Hannah Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second half. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Glacier Ice Natural Artesian Water. It's going to belong to the Geese to start off the third quarter here. And now number 5, Josh Odell will inbound. He'll get it into Jackson. Jackson almost wasn't ready for it. Jackson now crosses the half-court line with it. Looking to set up a play. The consummate playmaker for the Geese. Jackson over to Odell, back to Jackson. Jackson now going to give it over to Odell once again. Draws two defenders. Jackson now over to Harlan. Harlan intended pass for Odell. Gets picked off by the Habit. And now Simpson looking to drop down two. He does. 39-30 with 7:33 to play here in the third. And now Odell with the ball. Odell's going to give it over to Jackson. Jackson back to Odell. He's going to pop for a long three way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson gives it over to Harlan. Harlan now to Odell. Odell over to Angel. Angel at the top. He comes in the free throw line. Gets it to Lovett. Lovett goes up. Gets tapped by the silencer. Now Angel looking to go up. He does. Not going to happen. Got his own rebound. Going to go up again. Got it blocked. And now Bugos gets the ball. Bugos over to Johnson. Johnson now looking across that corner line with it. That gets picked off by Odell. Odell now to the Angel. Angel comes in. And there's a foul. And a bucket will count. That foul was on number 12, Chris Johnson. Johnson picks up his first foul of the evening. Team foul number 1 of the half. Angel going to the line, making 68.3% of his free throws this year with a 54.7% field goal percentage. Now looking for the, nope, not going to happen. That goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Aces with 6:50 to play here in the third. As the Geese lead it by 11 by a score of 41-30. And now Johnson with the ball. He's going to give that over to number 25, Mark Simpson. And now in the hands of Kelly. Kelly's going to pop for three. It's good. 41-3, and the Aces are back in it just like that with 6:34 to play here in the third. And now Odell's going to pop for two. No good. That'll get rebounded by DeHabit. DeHabit's just absolutely huge. And now Kelly with the ball. He's going to come down with it at the top of the key. He's going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson now is going to give it over to Bugos. Bugos to Simpson, the silencer. And now Kelly over Johnson. Johnson in three-point territory near the top of the key. Spins, looks for an outlet, finds number 13. That's Kelly. Back to Johnson, over to Bugos. Bugos looks to come in. And we have a foul on number 5, Josh Odell. Odell picks up his third foul of the evening. Team foul number 1 of the half. In line for the Geese, replacing Odell, number 33, Scott Bialobreski. Now they're taking care of a little spot on the floor. We should be back in action in just a few seconds. And now Kelly inbounds to Johnson. Johnson looking to get it over to number 25, the silencer, Mark Simpson. And there's Bugos over. That was number 13, Jared Kelly, 41-35, 5:50 to play here in the third. Geese lead it by 6. They had an 11-point lead going into the half. They're not playing as well as they were going into the half. Now, Bialobreski with the ball. He's looking to find out. No, he'll pop for three. It's good. Bialobreski boasting a 30% three-point percentage. Drop that one, making it 44-35. Geese lead it by 9 now with 5:25 to play here in the third. And now Simpson with the ball. He's going to give that over to Bugos. Bugos looking to do something with it. Gives it to Simpson. He comes in the paint and draws a foul. Bugos for three, no good. That'll get rebounded by the rebounding power of the Geese. Number 44, Brett Jacobs. Now, Bialobreski with the ball. He's going to come in, give it to the Angel. Up for two. It's good. No, wait a minute. They're going to call. They're going to give it over to the Aces. I want to see what the call is here. Ace and Angel pick up his second foul of the evening. He was called for pushing on that play. It'll be Ace ball with 5:08 to play here in the third. Number 25, Simpson inbounds to Bugos. And now Bugos gets stripped by the Angel. Angel's going to go up, and he gets hammered. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Ace foul on number 25, Mark the silencer, Simpson. That's his second of the half. Angel at the line shooting two. He makes the first one. It's 45-35. Geese lead it by 10 with 5:02 to play here in the third as Angel look for the second one. He makes good on 2 free throws. 46-35. 5 minutes to play here in the third. And now Kelly with the ball. He'll come down with it. Looking to find an outlet. Getting double teamed by Angel and Bialobreski. That gets thrown out of bounds. As it will belong to the Geese with 4:51 to play here in the third. Good double team tactics by the Geese's number 33, Scott Bialobreski, and number 23, Jason Angel. Really put the pressure on him, made him turn it over. And now Angel's going to give it in to Blake. Blake crossing half court line, give it over to Bialobreski, going to pop from way downtown for three, no good. That'll get rebounded by Kelly. Kelly now getting guarded by Bialobreski. Bialobreski, and now in the hands of number 12, Chris Johnson. Johnson going to cross the half court line with it. Johnson now in the hands of Bugos. DeHabit in the paint. Misses that. Rebounded by Lovett. Lovett in the hands of the Angel. Angel now looking to get it to Blake. That was picked off by Johnson. Johnson now is going to give it over to number 4. That's Nick Bugos. Now Bugos, little bounce pass intended for Simpson. Gets deflected by Bialobreski. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Aces with 4:16 to play here in the third. Returning to Geese lineup, number 21, Christian Jackson. Sean Whitehead returns for the Aces. He's number 33. Johnson inbounds to Simpson. Now to Kelly at the top of the key. Kelly over to Whitehead. Whitehead into the habit. A nice dish over Simpson. He drops it down for two. 46-37. Geese lead it by 9 with 4 minutes to play here in the third. Now Bialobreski with, that's Blake. And now Angel comes to the paint, gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
13, Jared.
That foul was on number 13, Jared Kelly. That's his third of the evening. Team third of the half. At the line shooting two, number 23, Jason Angel. He misses the first one. By the way, Jason Angel this year averaging 3 assists a game into the Aces lineup. Number 13, Jared Kelly. Angel makes good on 1 of 2. It's 47-37. Geese lead it with 350 to play here in the third. And now Kelly with the ball. He's going to come down with it in the right-hand corner of three-point territory. Picked off by Blake. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Aces with 3:43 to play here in the third. Now Johnson set the inbound. He'll get that into Whitehead. Now Whitehead got it back to Johnson. Johnson almost got it picked off. That pass, last touch by the Aces. It'll belong to the Geese with 3:36 to play here in the third. In the lineup for the Geese, replacing Angel, number 32, Tamir Howell. And now Jacobs inbounds to Jackson. Jackson's going to come down. Crosses the half-court line with it. He's looking to make a play here. He's going to give it over to... That was picked off by number 13, Kelly, in the hands of Johnson. And now Whitehead's going to come into the paint. No good on two. Got his own rebound. Goes back up and draws the foul. Jacobs picks up his second foul of the evening. Team fourth at the line. Shooting team number 30. Whitehead, he makes the first. In the lineup for the Geese, number 52, Mike Harlan. He replaces Blake. And now Whitehead will look for the second free throw. He goes up with it. Makes good on two free throws. It's 47-39. Geese lead it with 3:12 to play here in the third. And now Jackson with the ball. He's going to cross the half-court line with it. Come down into the left-hand corner, three-point territory. Gives in Lovett at the block. No good. A silencer. Silence Lovett on that play. Rebounded by DeHavitt. And now into the hands of Kelly. Kelly's going to come down looking to go in the paint. Up for two. No good. Gets rebounded by Jacobs. And now Howell over Jackson. Jackson going to come down with it. He needs to regroup here. He's in the left-hand corner, gives it over to Lovett. Lovett now looking to do something, gives it over to Harlan at the third marker. And now Harlan goes up for two, no good. Gets rebounded by Jacobs. No, we have a jump ball. It'll belong to the Aces with 2:35 to play here in the third. Simpson inbounds to Johnson. Johnson now coming down, going to cross the half-court line with it. Looking to set up the play here. He's at the top of the key, going to give it over to Kelly. Kelly now. And there's a holding foul on number 52, Mike Harlan. Picks up his second foul. That's the 15th foul. And now Simpson with the ball. In the lineup for Geese. Number 44 for Jacobs. And now Kelly for two. As that's no good, gets rebounded by Angel. Angel holds on to it. Now gives it over to Jackson. Jackson looking to do something with it. He's going to give it over to Howe, who's open for three. He pops. That's way short. Air ball. Rebounded by number 12, Chris Johnson. Johnson now comes down. Up for two, no good. Now get rebounded by number 33. That's Whitehead. He throws away in the hands of Jacobs. Now the Angel comes down with it. He's going to go up for two. It's good. As it's now 49-39. Geese lead by 10 with 1:40 to play here in the third. Now Johnson, he's going to give that over to Simpson, the silencer. Silencer hasn't been doing much silencing tonight, but he has silenced 11 on a couple of plays. And now Johnson gives it over to Kelly at the top of the key. He comes in at the second marker. And we have a jump ball, and it belongs to Geese with 1:22 to play here in the third. In the lineup for the Geese, number 5, Josh Odell. Also in the Geese lineup, number 42, Brandon Lovett. And now Jacobs set the inbound for the Geese. He gets it in to Jackson. Jackson back to Jacobs. Over to Jackson once again. Now to Angel. Angel looking to do something with it. Comes in the left-hand corner. 18-footer for two. No good. That's short. Rebounded by number 20, Peterson. And now Kelly with the ball. Kelly coming down at the elbow. He gets it back out to Johnson at the top of the key. And now over to number 25, Simpson. Simpson gives it over to Whitehead. Whitehead back over to Johnson. Johnson looking to do something with it. Gives it over to Whitehead. Whitehead at the free throw line. Rolls into the paint for two. No good. Gets rebounded by number 5, Josh Odell. He almost fell. Got called for traveling. Nope. Jackson now over to Angel. Angel over to Jackson. Jackson into Jacobs. Reverse slam. Cotton down 51-39. 36 seconds to play here in the third. And these fans are happy about it. Now Simpson over to Johnson. Johnson coming in. Gonna pop for 2 at the second marker. No good. That's rebounded by Jackson. All over to Odell. Odell now is gonna give it over to Jackson. Jackson over to the Angel. Angel dribbles through his legs. Comes into the paint looking for a reverse layup. Got fouled on the play. He should go to the line to shoot 2. Mark Simpson picks up his 3rd foul of the evening. Team 4th on the Aces at the line shooting 2. Number 23, Jason Angel. He misses the first one. Angel is the top scorer on this Flying Geese team, scoring 17.1 points per game. Angel looks for the second one, makes good on 1-2. It's 50-39 with 16 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Now Kelly gets it over to Johnson. Johnson coming down, looking for perhaps the final shot of the 3rd. And now Kelly gets double teamed by Angel and Jackson. Throws it away into the hands of Jacobs. Jacobs looks to give it to Odell, gets picked up by Whitehead. Whitehead shoots, no good at the end. But the power went out at the end of 3. The Geese lead all the Aces by a score of 52-39. Let's see what happens here in the 4th quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 8 minutes and is for the undisputed championship of the Lincoln Trail Conference. The Geese lead it by a score of 52-39. They lead it by 13. Ace ball to start off the 4th as Johnson will inbound to the silencer and now into Kelly. Kelly looking to come in, looking to go in the paint, no good. That's into the hands of Johnson. He has to chase it down. Now comes into the paint, up for 2, drops it down, 52-41. Geese lead it with 7:45 to play here in the 4th. And now Jackson with the ball. Looking to do something with it, gives it over to Odell in the left-hand corner, and to Jacobs. Jacobs for 2, in, out, back in, rolls around 54-41. He's leaded by 13 with 7:28 to play here in the 4th as Kelly has the ball now. Kelly's going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson looking to set up a play. He comes in into the paint looking to go up and gets the foul, drops down 2. Johnson has really come on here in the 4th quarter as he's dropped down some amazing shots. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. Foul was on number 5, Josh Odell. That was his 4th of the evening. Team 6 on the Geese as they are once again in foul trouble early. And Johnson makes good on the 3-point play. It's 54-44. Geese lead it by 10 with 7:16 to play here in the 4th. Now Jackson with the ball crosses the half-court line with it. Comes down at the top of the key, gives it over to Angel. Angel thought better of 3. Thinking about it, says no, comes in on him, goes up, gives it to Lovett, drops down 2 points to the paint, 56-44 with 7 minutes to play here in the 4th. And now Simpson, the silencer, with the ball. He's going to give it over to number 33. That's Sean Whitehead for 3. Drops it down, 56-47 with 6:45 to play here in the 4th. Angel looking to match him up, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. Now Jacobs gives it over to Jackson. Jackson with the ball. He's going to give it over to Angel. Angel with the ball now, looking to do something with it. Maybe pulling up. Gives it over to Odell, top the key for 3. It's good. 59-47. 19 to play here in the 4th. Odell this year boasting a 47.2% three-point percentage. He is the highest ranked three-point shooter on the Geese team. And now Simpson, the silencer, gives it out to Whitehead for 3. No good, just rebounded by Odell. Odell now comes down with it in the right-hand corner. Gets called for carrying. It'll belong to the Aces. 5:56 to play here in the 4th. Into the Geese lineup, number 52, big old Mike Harlan. Now Simpson inbounds to Johnson. Johnson looking to do something with it. He's taking a slow pace. He's going to have to get it faster if he wants to win this game. Johnson now getting double teamed. He finds Kelly. Kelly now. Simpson lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Geese with 5:41 to play here in the 4th. And Simpson is in disbelief. Howell now, the man with the biggest heart on the team, inbounds to Jackson. Jackson now is going to give it over to Bobo. He gets called for traveling. It'll belong to the Aces. 5:34 to play here in the 4th. Returning to the Geese lineup, replacing Angel number 40, Brad Blake. Now the silencer Simpson inbounds to number 12. He's Chris Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key rolls around. And he's going to give it over to Whitehead. Whitehead going to give it over to the silencer. Mark Simpson, he gives it over to Whitehead. Whitehead over to Johnson. Johnson rolls in the paint, goes up for two, and gets it to Johnson, the foul. 59-49, he'll go to the line, shoot one, 5:16 to play here in the fourth. That foul was on the Geese's number 33, Scott Bialabreski. That's his foul of the evening, team 7 on the Geese. And the Geese will talk it over as they're not executing their game plan, but they're still up by 10. Oh, man. Now at the line, shooting team shots will be number 12, Chris Johnson. He makes the first one. Excuse me, that was only one shot he had, but 59-50 with 5:15 to play here in the fourth. Now Jackson gives it over to Blake. Blake with the ball over in the corner, looking to do something with it. He gives it over to Jackson out towards the volleyball lines, and Ace fans are getting into this game. This can't look too good for the Geese. Bialabreski draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two with 4:59 to play here in the fourth. That foul was on the Habit. That was his third of the evening, team fifth. At the line shooting two, number 33, Scott Bialabreski. He makes the first one. Bialabreski this year boasting a 72.7% free throw percentage. That is the highest ranked percentage on the team. Now Angel back into the Geese lineup. He replaces Harlan as Bialabreski will look for the second free throw, trying to put the Geese up by 11. He misses. Geese up by 10, however, 60-50, 4:56 to play here in the fourth. And now Simpson with the ball. Almost got it picked now in the hands of Johnson. Johnson looking to give it over to Kelly. Kelly for three. No good. That'll get rebounded. No, it'll belong to the Aces with 4:44 to play here in the fourth quarter. In the lineup for Geese, number 32, Tamir Howell. As Johnson will be inbounding for the Aces. Howell has his hands up, ain't gonna give him an easy time. Into the silencer, now to Habit in the lane for two. It's good. 60-52, 4:37 in the play here in the fourth. And now Odell coming down, he's gonna set it up here. Odell now is gonna give it over to Blake. Blake looking to do something with it, drives into the elbow, gives it to Lovett. Lovett goes up for two. It's good, 62-52 by 10 with 4:17 to play here in the fourth. And now number 12, Chris Johnson with the ball. Johnson's going to cross the half-court line at the top of the key. He's looking to do something. Gives it into an open to Habit. Gets that deflected by Lovett. Comes back up. And the foul's on the floor, I do believe. Lovett picks up his, Howell picks up his first foul of the evening. That's 8th-team foul on the Geese. As the Aces are now in the bonus at the line, shooting the 1-and-1, number 34, Nick the Habit. Throws it up, makes it 62-53 with 4:05 to play here in the fourth. And now to Habit to look for the second one. Goes up with it and makes it on two of them. It's 62-54. He's leading by 8 with 4:04 to play here in the fourth. And now Tamir Howell with the ball. He's going to come down. And the volleyball line's over in the right-hand corner. Gets called for carrying it. It'll belong to the Aces. 3:57 here in the fourth. And the Aces are leaking their way back into it. Christian Jackson back in the Geese lineup. Now the silencer, Simpson inbounds, number 12, Chris Johnson. Johnson now coming down. Got Angel off guard. That pass intended for the Habit. He did get it. Got it out to Kelly. Kelly now at the top of the key. Gives it over to Whitehead. Whitehead into the Habit. The Habit rolls around, goes up to two. It's good. 3:37 to play here in the fourth. Now Angel with the ball comes in. And charging is called. The Habit seems to be in the right spot at the right time here in the fourth quarter. Making Angel get his third foul of the evening. 9 fouls on the Geese here. 3:33 to play here in the fourth. As there's Simpson inbounding to Johnson. Johnson now looking to come down with it. The Geese need to get that intensity back because they play best when they're intense and they can be shut down just like that. Johnson goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Lovett perhaps. There's a foul on Lovett. He can't believe it. And to have it is going nuts. He is on fire. Lovett picks up his second foul, leaving team seconds. That will be at the line shooting two. The Geese want to talk it over. As the Aces have them reeling, there's your score, ladies and gentlemen, 62 to 56. Geese lead it. 3:12 to play here in the fourth. The Geese are reeling. They're going to have to play some hard ball if they want to hold on to the lead and clinch the championship here in the LTC Conference. And now to have it at the line, looking for two. He misses the first one. He'll get a second chance. The rebound will be all important here. Love it, intense looking. The Habit makes good on 1-2, 62-57. Geese lead it by 5 with 3:16. Austin 3:16 playing the fourth. Now Jackson running down the floor. Looking to try and Love it now at the second marker. Love it comes into the paint. Drops down two, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any bucket. The Habit should pick up a foul here. Let's see what happens. Habit picks up his fourth of the evening. Team 6. Geese will get it out of bounds with 3:08 to play. Jackson now inbounds. Jacobs pops for three. It's good. It's down 65-57. 3:02 to play here in the fourth. Now Kelly with the ball. He's going to get that into the silencer. Silencer goes up for two. No good. And we have a jump ball and a block to the Geese. With 2:54 to play here in the fourth. Geese lead it by 8. Boy, that three by Jacobs was absolutely huge. Jacobs averaging 42.1% of his three-pointers. Odell goes up, draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Ace foul on number 33. Sean Whitehead, that's his second of the evening. At the line shooting two for the Geese. Number 5, Josh Odell. Odell makes good on the first one as it's now 66-57 with 2:46 to play here in the fourth. Now Odell look for the second one. Odell boasting 63.6% free throw percentage. Missed that one, rebounded by the Habit. Now into the hands of Kelly. Kelly's going to get that over the silencer. Mark Simpson. Simpson looking at the block for two, no good. Got rebounded. Well, their skirmish goes out of bounds. There's a jump ball. It'll belong to the Aces with 2:32 to play here in the fourth. And now the Aces want to talk it over. They're down by 9 with 2:32 to play here in the fourth. They're really going to have to come on strong here in the last 2.5. God, I can barely stand call all this action. It's so intense. Now Johnson looking to inbound. He'll get that in to number 13. That's Kelly for two at the second marker. No good. Gets rebounded by Jackson, and he gets fouled by the silencer, Mark Simpson. Simpson, you might be silenced. Silencer's got 4 fouls. He better stay out of trouble. At the line, shooting 2 for the Geese, or excuse me, 1 and 1. Number 21, Christian Jackson. He makes the first one. Jackson this year boasting a 69.6% free throw percentage. Jackson also the top assist man on the team with 4.6 assists a game, makes both free throws. 11-point lead for the Geese, 68-57. 2:24 to play here in the fourth. As Johnson having a tough time getting double teamed. Picked off by Lovett. Lovett now, he's going to give that over to Jackson. Jackson now he's going to give it over to Jacobs. Jacobs going to give it to Lovett. Lovett comes in the paint, drops on 2. 70-57, 2:08 to play here in the fourth. And the Geese might have this game in hand as they lead it now by 13 with 2 minutes to play. Simpson now gives it over to Johnson. Johnson's going to give it over to Kelly, who popped for 3. That's way short. Air ball gets rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs now with the pass over to Jackson. Jackson now with the ball over the right-hand corner. Gives it over to Odell in the right-hand corner, 3-point territory. Now back out to Jackson. Jackson's going to give it over to Angel, and Simpson picks up a foul, and he's not happy about it at all. That'll be his 5th foul of the evening. He's kicked the floor. There's your story, ladies and gentlemen. Team 9 foul on the Aces as the silencer is going to take a seat as he's been silenced. Silencer gets a standing ovation for his performance this evening. Looks like it's just going to come up a little bit short because the Geese have played a very, very tough game. At the line, shooting 1-1 for the Geese, number 23, Jason Angel. Angel misses, rebounded by Peterson. Peterson now over to number 14, Griffith. Griffith now to Kelly. Kelly picked off by Odell. Odell now comes down looking for two, gets to Angel. Angel with a one-handed jam! 72-57, 126. And look at the Geese fans are going nuts! They're on their feet. Number 12, Johnson pops for three. No good. Rebounded by number 20, Peterson. He drops down to 72-59. And this is great. You never hardly see the Geese fans on their feet like this. Look at this sea of fans. There's a celebration over in the Geese bench. They're going absolutely nuts. The story right there, folks. Alwood calls a full timeout. They're reeling. And now the Geese cheerleaders come out, get this crowd pumped. Let's see if we can't hold on to the lead. It'll be Geese ball with 1:15 to play here in the fourth. Jacobs set to inbound for the Geese. And now Jacobs, he'll get that into number 5, Odell. And that pass gets picked off by Kelly. Kelly now. Griffith for three, no good. And there's a foul on the play. Lovett picks up his third foul of the evening. Team 11 at the line, shooting the double bonus. Chris Johnson, he makes the first one, 72-60 with 1:09 to play here in the fourth. And now Johnson will look for the second free throw. He makes good on 2 free throws. It's 72-61, 1:09 to play here in the fourth. And Paul Brooks checks in to the Aces lineup. He's number 11. Now Jacobs inbounds, picked off by Brooks or Burgos. And there's Johnson for three, no good, gets rebounded by Odell. And he gets swarmed by the Aces and gets fouled with 1:01 to play here in the fourth. Nick Bugos picks up his first foul of the evening. Team 10th on the Aces. The Geese are now in the double bonus at the line, shooting two. Number 5, Josh Odell. Many of the Geese fans this year showing their support by wearing green, green, green World Order t-shirts. Showing the support of the Flying Geese team here coming up in the upcoming regional. Odell now at the line looking for the second. One makes good on 2 free throws. Posting a 63.6% field goal free throw percentage. Made 2 of them there. And Kelly for three. No good. That'll get rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs now. And now there's the Angel looking for the dunk. Reverse bam for 2. 7 seconds to play here in the fourth. And the Geese fans are on their feet. This is absolutely wonderful. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the intensity the Geese need coming into regionals and sectionals. If they can keep the intensity of their fans and their entire team, they will go far because they, without a shadow of a doubt, are one of the most talented teams in the high school outlook this year. At the line, shooting to Chris Johnson, who misses the first one. The foul was on number 21, Christian Jackson. That was his third of the evening. 41.2 seconds to play here in the fourth. As the Geese lead it by 15 by a score of 76-51. Brad Blake returns to the Geese lineup. He'll replace Lovett. And a standing ovation for Brandon Lovett now. Played a great game, gets congratulated by his peers. And Jackson Johnson made that one. It's 76-62, 41.2 seconds to play in the fourth. Number 23 signs in the game. Also number 21, Carlson. Now Odell over to Jackson. Jackson's going to give it over to Blake. Blake now looking to do something. Gives it over to Jackson. And there's that chant from the cheerleaders, let's go seniors. As you see, all 5 of the seniors for the Geese are in the game. Tribute to the seniors here at Senior Night, 1999. That foul was on the Aces, number 11, Paul Brooks at the line, shooting 2 for the Geese, number 21, Christian Jackson. Jackson now looks for the first one. Makes it. It's good. 77-62. 19.7 seconds to play here in the fourth, as Jackson will have a second try. Jackson this year boasting 69.6% free throw percentage, and there's a foul on the play. Aces number 44, Daniel Anderson, picks up his first foul of the evening. At the line shooting two, number 23, Jason Angel. He makes the first one, as it's now 78-62 with 17.7 seconds to play here in the fourth. Now Angel looks for the second one, no good on that one. Makes good on one of two, however. Rebounded by number 44, Anderson. And that's picked off by Jackson. Jackson and Angel. Angel got fouled before he could go up with it. And the Geese fans are booing. Daniel Anderson picks up yet another foul. That's his second of the evening, as Angel go to the line to shoot two. Angel looks for the first one. It's good. 79-62. Angel this year, the top scorer on the Geese team, 17.1 points per game, 54.7% field goal percentage. Missed that free throw with a 68.3% free throw percentage, a 29.5% three-point percentage, and a 3 assists a game. That's going to belong to the Geese with 1.8 seconds to play here in the fourth. The Geese are now the undisputed Lincoln Trail Conference champions. Blake for the consolation shot, no good. But the Geese win this game in handily fashion as they down the Alwood Aces by a score of 79-62. I'm your host, Ben Brodbeck, saying, oh my God, good night.